The man to watch. In fantastic form and the top scorer in the league. Can he add to his tally today? Live on EA TV. And a warm welcome. Our venue today is the Etihad Stadium here in Manchester. My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary on this game is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Manchester City up against Newcastle United.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. I'm really looking forward to this. Both teams certainly capable of producing some entertaining football. Hopefully we'll get that.
Number 20, Bernardo.
Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee?
He's really hit form of late. Defenders are really going to have to watch him. 4 goals in the last 3 matches.
And here's the Manchester City lineup. Ederson starts in goal. Aymeric Laporte starts alongside Nathan Ake in central defence. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Gabriel Jesus. So the starting 11 for Newcastle United. A 4-4-2, but with a diamond, Lee.
Yeah, he's 4 players in midfield, but really only 3. The 2 wide players will stay wide and help the full-backs. There's one just sitting in front of the back 4, but the number 10, who's slightly advanced, he will provide the support for the strikers.
And now they get the ball rolling. De Bruyne. It's with Bernardo Silva. Ferran Torres. Options in the middle. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. A City corner it is. It's a short one. And a strong tackle. Well, pressing really high. Loves to attack from the wide areas. Can he play it in? And just like that, they've lost possession. Walker. Well, for Newcastle United, just what they wanted. A win last time out against Manchester United. How about this assignment, Lee?
Well, last time out, they were on cruise control, winning 2-0, a clean sheet. Always a bonus.
Might jump in front. Still alive. Well, threat averted. And the keeper can gather.
You can't keep conceding chances like this, otherwise they're going to go behind. The City faithful are letting their players know about it.
And we can bring you news of a goal now in the match at Old Trafford. Here's Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Sheffield United. 13 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you, Alan McInally. Gabriel Jesus. Untidy in possession. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. He's found a pocket of space. A glorious chance. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, look at this again. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. And from that sort of range, there's only one winner.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, the manager's showing signs of frustration. They need to improve if they're going to get something out of this game, Derek.
The opening goal of the game then. Receiving news of a goal in the United match, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Manchester United. It's been scored by Anthony Martial. He met across full on the volley and smashed it home. 18 minutes played, 1-1.
Many thanks, Alan. De Bruyne. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Terrific block there. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And the cross is very much on. Bernardo Silva. Well, pressing really high. Lewis. Ball with Shelby. Promising looking attack. Surely. Will he? Laporte with a block. And he knocked it over the touchline, so it will be a throw-in here. It is to be a throw-in. Lascelles. Might be able to set up the chance. Can he put it away? Able to close down the shot. Doughty defending to win the ball back. And providing width. De Bruyne at the ready. An opportunity in the air, but he's made a bit of a mess of that one.
Oh, it's really a shocking effort. I could do better than that, and I can't head the ball.
Well, that is how to run at defenders. And he read it really well. Fine save.
The noise is great. Can the players react to that? Can they equalise? Well, I'm pretty sure the manager's wondering how many more chances there'll be to get back into this game.
And he's fired over the corner. Fine reaction from the keeper.
Yeah, it looked like a good opportunity, to be fair, but the keeper was more than equal to it.
Shelby. And a decent delivery. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Sterling. Gabriel Jesus. It's with Bernardo Silva. Well, the defending not the best here. And able to get a body in the way. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And he's broken free. Can he finish? And still danger here. Maxence Kakere. Wilson. What a shocking pass, really.
Well, Derek, we've just seen a great save, and that might be the impetus they need, as they haven't been at the best today. Look at those City possession stats, Derek. Over the last 15 minutes, dominant. They've shown that in midfield. Their forwards have been lively. Surely just a matter of time, Derek.
Must be! And it's gone in. Just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it.
Well, his celebrations, and quite rightly so, to score just before half-time is brilliant. Just look at the other 11. The manager's going to have a few words to say.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, a penny for his thoughts right now, Derek. Plan B, I think, is needed.
So, a level contest, 1-1.
Manchester City, number 20, Bernardo Silva.
Into the advanced position. Longstaff. Almiron. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And sometimes, with all the time in the world, you can fluff your lines, but he composes himself and slips it past the keeper beautifully.
That is that for the first half here. Not quite happening for Raheem Sterling up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, he'll probably blame the supply line, and he might have a case, to be fair, but you've got to make your own chances as well. The space is available, he's just not been in it. He's not achieved today what he normally does, and that's probably why they're losing the game.
And now they get the ball rolling. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. A City corner it is. A glorious chance. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. An opportunity in the air, but he's made a bit of a mess of that one.
Oh, it's really a shocking effort. I could do better than that, and I can't head the ball.
Well, that is how to run at defenders. And he read it really well. Fine save.
The noise is great. Can the players react to that? Can they equalise?
Must be! And it's gone in! Just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it. Longstaff. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Well, he likes to run at them. Bernardo Silva waiting in the middle. Well, no pressure on the keeper. Poor cross. Takes the shot. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, we're going to see the replay. The goalkeeper won't want to see this again. He gives the ball away. Still a bit to do, to be fair, but it's his fault.
Well, let's have another view of that goal.
Well, we all saw that equaliser coming, Derek, didn't we? And so did he.
Once again, the sides are level. This is a kaleidoscope of shifting emotions. Callum Wilson. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Crossing possibilities. Well, a header that was frankly miles off target.
Well, technically, that was awful.
Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Manchester City facing Everton.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Well, when all was said and done, he's failed to hit the target.
Well, Derek, it's close. There's nothing in this. Two heavyweights slugging away at each other. Attacks are on top for both teams, which is helping to create a really good open game.
Crossed into the penalty area. Not to be this time. Rodri. It is to be a throw-in. A change in the offing for City. Maxence Kakere. Wilson. Well, it could be on for him here. Putting them under the cosh. Can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again.
Well, it's a great goal. A real class finish. You don't see goals scored like this very often.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, all the hard work has paid off, but the manager knows a lot more has to be done to secure this game.
So the action continues, and City looking to offer a swift response to that setback. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Newcastle United facing Southampton.
Yeah, the fixtures come in thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Though hopefully that's not the commentator's curse.
Crossing possibilities. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches.
Number 27, Howell Cancelo.
And Sterling has it. Joao Cancelo. Big chance to get them on terms. Bernardo Silva. Walker. Magnificent defending. Mahrez. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Perfectly positioned to take it away. City move it forward with purpose. It needs an accurate cross. And it's Gabriel Jesus. And disappointing for the players of the centre that it didn't reach them. No nonsense clearance. Could be a chance to break here. He's in behind. Surely. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Kakere. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Bernardo Silva. Throw-ins given. And Manchester City will go to their bench.
Newcastle have hardly had the ball, but on the break they've been devastating. The pace really hurts defences. They've been electric when they've had the ball.
Rodri. And Bernardo Silva has it. Couldn't keep it. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross.
Can the City players respond to this amazing energy in this ground? Electric in here right now, urging their team forward as the clock ticks down.
Possession one. Well, the counter chance looks very real. A real opening now. Can he convert? Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
Opportunity to deliver the cross. Walker. Gives it a go. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Maxence Kakere. He's found a pocket of space. Now he must favour the cross. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. And only 2 minutes remaining here. Moving into the advanced position. Oh, big chance. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. And Sterling has it. Teammates in the middle. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely ball into the box, and it's good solid technique to get his header on target, but it's only because of the lack of challenge from the defenders. Really poor, that is, I have to say.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, Once again, the sides are level. This is a kaleidoscope of shifting emotions.
26, Riyad Mahrez.
We have entered the final minute of normal time. And the referee brings this contest to an end. Well, it was keenly fought, a share of the spoils. From the City point of view, Lee, what did you think of it?
Well, Derek, they will be very upset with themselves, I can tell you that. But not as upset as the manager will be with them. He knows, they know, that's a massive 3 points thrown away. Should be winning games like this.
And now they get the ball rolling. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. A City corner it is. A glorious chance. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. An opportunity in the air, but he's made a bit of a mess of that one.
Oh, it's really a shocking effort. I could do better than that, and I can't head the ball.
Well, that is how to run at defenders. And he read it really well. Fine save.
The noise is great. Can the players react to that? Can they equalise?
Must be. And it's gone in. Just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it. Longstaff. Well, no pressure on the keeper. Poor cross. Takes the shot. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Crossing possibilities. Well, a header that was frankly miles off target.
Well, technically, that was awful.
When all was said and done, he's failed to hit the target. Well, it could be on for him here. Putting them under the cosh. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time. Teammates in the middle. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction. Our cameras on one man. He's been in terrific form, as evidenced by 4 goals in 3 games. Stay with us. And welcome to St Mary's here on the south coast of England. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary box is Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Southampton up against Newcastle United.
Thanks, Derek. Good atmosphere here. Everybody looking forward to what should be a really entertaining game.
Well, he has to be regarded always as a dangerous opponent, but what should we expect to see from him in this game, Lee?
Well, how do you stop him? 4 goals in 3 games. I suggest the defenders, not just one of them, 2s and 3s might be the case.
And here's how it looks for Southampton. It looks pretty orthodox, Lee.
Yeah, I love this formation, 4-4-2. The 2 main strikers will stay close together. The full-backs will link up with the wide players. The 2 holding midfielders will sit in front of the centre-backs. Very solid look about this team.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United. What do you think about this particular setup?
Well, strikers like support, and they've got support today in the number 10. They've also got 3 midfield players behind, 2 slightly wide and 1 just sitting in front of the back 4.
Thank you for attending St Mary's Stadium. Enjoy the match.
And this confrontation is underway. Failed to keep hold of it. Miguel Almiron. Oh, terrific pass. Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you, diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
Takumi Minamino. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. Ings. Oh, he's given the ball away. Well, for Newcastle United, a draw it was in the last game against Manchester City. How about this time, Lee?
Scoring 3 goals away from home is great, but they've let 3 in, a 3-3 draw. But nothing between the 2 sides. I think it's going to be a draw again today.
Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Well, looking at the table, you've got to conclude Newcastle United have been the real surprise package and doing more than grinding out results, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. But so far this season, they've been playing without any pressure. All of a sudden, second half of the season, that pressure's going to start mounting. Does strange things to players' pressure. Can they keep a cool head? Stay in a Champions League spot? I think they can, you know.
Opportunity here. Real chance. In it goes. That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, here it is again. He does so well to slip past his man, left him stranded, and then the composure is impressive as he smashes the ball with all he has to beat a forlorn goalkeeper. Brilliant strike. Well, it can be difficult being a manager at times, none more so than now.
One 0 then.
Newcastle United goal. Number 16, Jeff Henry.
Minamino. And he read it well. Shelvey. Well, news coming through of a penalty. Alan McInally can fill us in.
It's a penalty for Leicester City. He's put the ball down on the spot. Pressure's on. Can he score? Oh, he's bloomed it miles over the bar. That's an absolute shocker. 16 minutes played. It remains...
Oh, what an opportunity. Danny Ings! Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
And continues his run. Breaking at pace. Can they take advantage of the situation? And in with a real chance. Well, it was a fantastic counter-attack, but a damp squib of a finish.
Well, yeah, they sucked the opposition onto him, then hit them with speed. All was good until the final effort.
Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Excellent block. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Cahill getting news of a goal in the Chelsea game. Alan?
It's a goal for Chelsea.
Oh, big chance. Must be. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, here's the replay, and as we can see, the defence can't cope with the through ball, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard. Oh, to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room if it stays like this, Derek. He's not happy. Just look at him.
Well, a second goal for them here. Well, we did have to cut Alan McInally short there. To confirm, Chelsea did score in that match. They now lead by 1-0. A change to the scoreline at the King Power Stadium. A goal there. Let's hear about it from Alan.
It's a goal for Leicester City. 28 minutes played, 1-1.
Can he take advantage? And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And then the composure is impressive as he smashes the ball with all he has to beat a forlorn goalkeeper. Brilliant strike.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. And intercepting it. Good-looking sequence. Will it be? A goal! An exceptional performance, this. 4 to the good now.
Obviously, it's a tap-in, Derek, but it's the patience in the box I like. A predator's instinct, just waiting for the ball to come to him.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. A lopsided contest, 4-0. And a penalty in one of the other matches, but for which team? Alan McInally.
It's a penalty for Everton. A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders. Up he steps. Great penalty, in off the post. A little bit lucky there. 34 minutes played, 1-0.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse.
Newcastle really controlling possession, and all of their team are enjoying this performance. That's why they're winning, and that's why they're one of the best teams.
Well, successfully cut out. Miguel Almiron. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Ward-Prowse. Minamino. Che Adams. Unable to keep the ball that time. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Ward-Prowse. Danny Ings now. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Options in the centre. Simple for the keeper. And room now out on the flank. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, such is the lot of an attacking player. Some days it works for you, on other days not at all, Lee.
Yeah, he's had quite a bit of the ball, but he's not done it in the right areas. His teammates have got to get the ball to his feet. He needs the right ball in the middle of the danger zone, where he comes alive normally.
And this confrontation is underway. Opportunity here. Real chance. In it goes. That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game. And in with a real chance. Well, body in the way. Well, it was a fantastic counter-attack, but a damp squib of a finish.
Well, yeah, they sucked the opposition onto him, then hit him with speed.
Oh, big chance. Must be. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. Can he take advantage? And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance. Good-looking sequence. A goal! An exceptional performance, this. 4 to the good now. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Emil Kraft going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. And he takes it away. Ward-Prowse. Ings. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Read it magnificently and intercepted. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Southampton facing Manchester United.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium. It should be a really entertaining match.
And the referee has given them a corner. Now, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. He's really dominating in attack in this game, Lee.
Well, he knows where the goal is, he really does. Goals flying in all over the place. He's calm in front of it. Goalie's nightmare.
Played into the centre of the box. The keeper was up to the task.
Well, it's a decent effort, but it's a real opportunity goes begging there.
And news of a goal in the Leicester City match. Alan?
It's a second goal for Leicester City. 53 minutes played. 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. in with a chance. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Over it comes. Well, it has come to nothing. Good defending. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. This is looking threatening and making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Newcastle United facing Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, game after game, the season is relentless, but players just love to play. Give them a game any day of the week. That should be a belter.
Ings getting in there to intercept. Possession one. Plenty of options. Manquillo. Well, they did have possession of the ball, but all that good work now counts for nothing. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging for someone to get on the end of it. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt he was going to slot that away. Good finish. Oh, to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room if it stays like this, Derek. He's not happy. Just look at him.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
Coming off the pitch, number 12, White Gate.
We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game.
Number 7, Andy Carroll.
Ward-Prowse. Possession given away, unfortunately. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. And he read it superbly. Stevens. And intercepting it. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Ings. Minamino. A good and fair challenge. And a goal has been scored at the King Power Stadium. Alan McInally will reveal all.
It's a third goal for Leicester City. 79 minutes played. 3-1.
Oh, big opportunity. Well, the post got in the way. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Went in strongly, decisively.
Well, I, for one, was waiting for the net to bulls, but it wasn't to be. The woodwork came to the rescue.
Well, we had to interrupt Alan McInally just then. Apologies for that. To confirm, Leicester. Opportunity it is. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? A gift for any goalkeeper. Miguel Almiron. Wilson with it. Romeu. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. Delightful pass. Just couldn't capitalise there. Well, space for them here. That's excellent defending following the cross. Walcott. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Get by. Here's Walcott. Here's Danny Ings. Romeu. Theo Walcott. Romeu. And it's played into the centre. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, we can see it again here. What a lovely inviting cross into the danger area that was. And then the brute force and guile in equal amounts sets up the chance to score. And he doesn't disappoint, does he?
And there goes the final whistle and the final outcome, a victory for the Magpies. Lee, what did you make of it?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressive up front. Their forwards really hit form today. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
And in with a real chance. Well, body in the way. Well, it was a fantastic counter-attack, but a damp squib of a finish.
Well, yeah, they sucked the opposition onto him, then hit them with speed.
Oh, big chance. Must be. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. Can he take advantage? And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance. Good-looking sequence. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the...
Oh, lovely incisive pass. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Romeu, and it's played into the centre. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. The cameras are fixed to one man. in wonderful form. Can he add to his goal-scoring haul today on EA TV? Hello and welcome to the northeast of England. We're here at St James's Park. My name is Derek Ray, and with me is my commentary partner Lee Dixon. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Newcastle United up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Should be a good game, this one. I always wanted to start the game on the front foot, fast play, force the opposition to respond. Hopefully we get that from the start of this match.
Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man. Lee, what are you anticipating seeing from him?
Well, Derek, how do you stop him? Very difficult, I would say. He's got absolutely everything, playing with such confidence. Defenders really need to up the game today to stop him.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United. A 4-4-2, but with a diamond lead.
Yeah, there's 4 players in midfield, but really only 3. The 2 wide players will stay wide and help the full-backs. There's one just sitting in front of the back 4, but the number 10, who's slightly advanced, he will provide the support for the strikers.
This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. Hugo Lloris begins this game in goal. Clément Lenglet plays alongside Toby Alderweireld in central defence. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Harry Kane. And so the battle commences. Have they given him too much space? And players waiting in the centre. Maxence Kakere. Moving into the advanced position. Slipshod passing. Lenglet. Well, it's tight at the top and extremely tense, just as we would want it, Lee.
Well, still a way to go. Second half of the season is going to be pivotal. Who's going to be brave? Who's going to be the one that pushes for that title? Can't wait. It's going to be exciting.
And space for the cross. Almiron. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Well, news of a goal at the Amex Stadium. Let's hear about it from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Chelsea. 7 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Oh, big chance! Jeff Hendrick. Maxence Kakere. Well, offside anyway, albeit a tight one. Kane. Possession lost, intercepted. Well, news coming through of a penalty. Alan McInally can fill us in.
It's a penalty for Leicester City. A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders. Here he comes. Oh, he's hit the post and it's come back out. What a chance missed. 14 minutes played. It remains 0-0.
Many thanks, Alan. Bale looking purposeful, getting into that advanced position. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Callum Wilson. has time to play it over. This looks promising. Could take the lead. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. This is looking threatening. Cleared away comprehensively. Højbjerg. Axel Witsel. Not a poor ball, giving possession back to the opposition. Højbjerg. Now Son. Pulls it back. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Giving the ball away. Kane. Untidy in possession. Callum Wilson. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Almiron. Kakere. Well, it looked as though they might be in just for a second or two. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Ndombele. Longley. Harry Kane. And Witsel with it. Kane. Beautifully timed. Callum Wilson. On to Almiron. There's a slide rule pass. That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well.
Well, it's not all about tipping balls over the bar and round the post. It's about being brave and diving at players' feet. Well, Tottenham enjoying the bulk of possession here, but I don't think the manager or the fans will be too happy with this performance. It's all been a little bit too slow, too pedestrian. They need to find another gear if they're going to go on and win this.
And news of a goal in the Wolves match. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers. 37 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Crossing possibilities. In position to give them the lead, maybe. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Jeff Hendrick. Callum Wilson. Well, he likes to run at them. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Wilson. And the challenge halts them in their tracks.
Well, listen to that, Derek. They think it was a nailed-on pen. The ref didn't know.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, even the best can have their struggles, and that certainly applies to Harry Kane, who's been a long way from his best, Lee.
Yeah, he's barely had a sniff at goal. Those defenders have marshalled him pretty well. He needs to find a bit of magic if he's to help his side win today, but it all starts with testing the goalkeeper, Derek.
And so the battle commences. And as the second half commences, Both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. No foul play, says the referee. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
What can he do from here? The delivery towards the back post. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. Matt Doherty. A Spurs free kick it's going to be. Kane, and here's Dombele, might take the lead, surely. Well, Spurs have misfired, an opportunity for 1-0.
Well, I thought the stalemate was going to be broken then, but it's a big, big miss.
Matty Longstaff getting in there to take it away. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Jeff Hendrick. Here's Almiron. Well, not covering himself in glory defensively. Takes the shot. It could be up for grabs. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. We can go to Alan McInally now for news of a goal in the Wolves game. Alan.
It's a second goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers. 57 minutes played, 2-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. And scope for them to produce something exciting. He cuts it back. Oh, he's given it. Penalty, and an opportunity now for them to jump in front. Penalty given, and yellow card handed out. And a change for Spurs at this juncture. And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale.
Well, here's the replay, and this is the type of penalty you dream of. The keeper goes early, and you just slot it into the empty side, and off you go to celebrate with your mates. Easy stuff. Well, he's got to be delighted with his players. A big smile on his face. They've got the noses in front. They're in the lead. Well done.
One 1-0 then.
Newcastle United goal. Number 13, Callum Wilson.
Son.
Tottenham really controlling possession, but it's just whether they can convert that possession into clear-cut chances. You sense they need to pick up the pace a little, start utilising the wide areas more. The back line's doing a decent job. Hopefully the forwards can do that as well.
So making the substitution now. Played into the centre of the box. Lo Celso. Now Witsel. Textbook defending inside the box. Lucadinha. Here's Lo Celso. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Lo Celso. The angle didn't really favour him. Not too far away.
Well, I guess it's worth a chance. He's in a tight angle there, but could he pull it back to a teammate? Well, the coach is kicking every ball down there in the technical area. I'm sure he thinks he could do better.
Lewis. Carroll. This looks promising. Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances. And he clears the danger.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Axel Witsel. Beautiful pass. Bale. Could play it in. Doherty. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. But it can't get through.
Well, they worked so hard here to be in front, and that's been recognised by the supporters. They just need to hold on a bit longer to see this out.
Can they take advantage? Can he put it away? Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, as we see again here, it's a beauty of a ball over the top. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
Spurs to make a personnel switch now. So 2-0 now.
Newcastle United goal. Number 13, Callum Wilson.
Højbjerg. Lo Celso. Good tackle. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Lascelles. Matty Longstaff. Carroll. Longstaff. Wilson. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Lucadinha. Vinicius. And Witsel with it. Excellent defending.
Substitution for Newcastle United. Coming off the pitch, number 13, Callum Wilson. Coming onto the pitch, number 12, Mike Wood.
Not a pass that lacks quality. We have entered the final minute of normal time. Son. Heung-min Son. And the corner's been given. And now the delivery. It didn't happen for them. Good strength to keep the ball. And continues his run. Shot attempted. Couldn't quite hang on. But it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Poor pass. Carroll. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. And there goes the final whistle and the final outcome, a victory for the Magpies. Lee, what did you make of it?
Yeah, their 2-goal advantage in the end was just reward for their good play today for me. Worthy winners.
Well, I think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, clearly the difference between the two sides today. 2 goals, a really good performance, ran into the channels, did everything right. Absolutely, 9 out of 10.
Might take the lead. Well, Spurs have misfired. An opportunity for 1-0.
Well, I thought the stalemate was going to be broken then, but it's a big, big miss.
He cuts it back. Penalty given and yellow card handed out. And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale. Lo Celso. The angle didn't really favour him. Not too far away.
Well, I guess it's worth a chance. He's in a tight angle there, but could he pull it back?
Can they take advantage? Can he put it away? Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that. Son. Heung-min Son. And the corner's been given.